Hey guys, Cold here. Welcome back to Watcher of Realms. Today we'll be attempting Guild Boss, and I want to do Nightmare 3. I want to try and get 20,000 blood in there so I can actually just one key that and then focus everything else, maybe one or two keys on Nightmare 4. Hoping to get eventually there on the 25,000, but I think I'm not that close yet. I'm over 20,000 on Nightmare 4, but on Nightmare 3, I'm currently under 20,000 because I'm not sure why. I think because Nightmare 4 you get extra blood when you break through the shield. So with that in mind, let me show you my attempt today and a strategy that I think is the one that everybody's going on. It's the meta right now in terms of the guild boss, and it's providing more attack to your damage dealers, and that's through the invigoration set. So today I was farming a lot of gear raid 2 and managed to pick up some more invigoration sets for I have on my vortex, and especially on now today on my Dolores. This is a brand new thing. Dolores with the invigoration set, she needs to have very specific stats for it to be as good as possible. I still don't have it on every single piece. You want to have attack percent on everything, on the primary bonuses of course, but not just that. What you also want to have is also attack here as a flat stat, which I only have on one of the items at 316 flat attack. So she's still not the best that I can actually make her. I lost a good chunk of attack because of that, because of the difference with my other set that I had, which gave me attack based on my max health. But anyway, with that in mind, I also lost some rage regen. But anyway, with that in mind, I think this change should give me 10 extra % attack to one of my damage dealers. Ideally, I'm gonna go for Valeria, and there's a specific way to set down your heroes when you're attempting the guild boss run in order to apply that invigoration set. And why I say that is because the invigoration set, although it says on one ally, you cannot apply it twice on one ally. So you can apply it all on your Valeria as a good example, right? Or you cannot give it on your Zilitu. So what they want from this is just to apply it on everybody else. And the good thing about this is it will target an ally when you're applying this 10% buff. It will target an ally that does not have the buff already. You won't see it in any way from what I understand. So let's go in there. Ideally, I would have had Wrath also in it, but I just don't have enough pieces for invigoration just yet. But it would be Wrath, my boy Demas there, Vortex, and my girl right here, Dolores. So 4 of my allies would have had invigoration, providing basically 10% on each of my damage dealers, with only 2 of them just sitting there without the buff. But let's go in there and I'll show you how you should be placing your allies. It should all revolve around placing them near Dolores. So that's kind of the strategy that everybody's going for. But here, look at this. I'm placing my Zilitu first, and then Deimos has to be looking at her to give her the buff. Then I withdraw him immediately. I drop in Valeria, okay? And since I want to give her the buff, I drop in Dolores. And then I drop in Wrath to start doing a little bit of damage on the boss before I withdraw him. Remember, I'm trying to do as much damage as possible. That's why I drop in Wrath to do a little bit of damage. He does like, I want to say 300k usually, but we'll see how this run goes. So the run after this goes on as usual, but today I'm attempting to do my best damage yet. And around the 30 seconds, 4 minutes 30 seconds is where I'll be activating my Zilitu's ulti, because I want to get it as soon as possible. I don't have a way to generate rage with this setup, so unfortunately I have to go about activating it much earlier. And the ideal setups, the end game setups, have a lot of rage regen plus rage regen heroes in there instead of vortex. But anyway, we'll do what we can with the heroes that I have. So going in here, I'm gonna activate my Zilitu, withdraw Wrath, because I need to start healing. This meteor is going to drop on us and start hurting us, so I don't want anybody to die. Look, they're dropping a little bit low, and to give some time for my vortex to heal, I need to start with that. So at 4 minutes 20, I start my ultimate on my Twin Fiend, and now I basically almost have all my ultimates with every other hero that I have, and I can start doing it from now. I don't really care about the first shield. It will drop, and it's Nightmare 3. It's not like I need to have everything going, but I want to activate basically all ultimates together plus Dolores together with them. Okay, so yeah, let's see how that does. pop everything. Sometimes I need to double click on my Cetra multiple times for me to actually see the damage going in. You see all those debuffs, look at the damage going. And as long as my Valeria doesn't die, I'm good. You shouldn't be healing her all the time, but it's not something I can really control. I don't find that she can heal much if she's out of range of the healer. So we're doing okay. Pretty much gonna follow the same setup on the next rotation of the shield. And I'm gonna put it on a 1x now. Basically, Zilla2 ulti immediately. Then everybody else is slowly getting their own ultimates. Gonna drop in my Twin Fiend soon enough. Look at that, we're healthy. The good thing is we're healthy. Alright, and then I just pop everything, including the vortex there because I was running low, but my Valeria is gonna drop low because of her ultimate, so she does way more damage with that going on, and we should be okay. Look at this. We're at 10,000, almost 11,000. Let's drop Twin Fiend again. And it should be really close. I was getting so close to the 20k, but I wonder if I'm gonna do it today. So let's see. All right, I've got Dolores. Need to put it on a 1x soon enough. I could do Twin Fiend right now, just immediately, but I'm gonna wait out on just a second for my other ultimates. Ooh, running low on everybody. I think we should be okay though. Let's go Twin Fiend. Oh yeah, we gotta heal here and then just pop everything. We should be okay. Come on, Setram. I clicked on it. Come on. Dude! How many times? How many times am I gonna press it? Alright, Valeria is dropping low. Yeah, this might be like a run I need to repeat because of that Setram ultimate not going. Look at that, 17.1. And we have like a minute left. This is gonna be very close. Like after the shields break, I don't have much in terms of rage. So I'm just hoping here. We got 40 seconds remaining. Put it on a 1x speed to handle things a little bit better. I've got Dolores ultimate, but I'm waiting for some other ultimates as well. Maybe that can help. My Nocturne there is dropping low, so I might need to heal here just to protect everybody. I do have my ultimate on Dolores, but everybody else that just doesn't have it. I can wait a couple of seconds, but Dolores ultimate goes on for 22 seconds, I believe. So popping everything now kind of makes sense. My Nocturne doesn't have his ultimate. This will be close, guys. This will be close. Valeria's probably gonna die there, and we're gonna lose on a couple of seconds of damage, I think. Are we gonna do it? Oh, we got 5 seconds. We passed it. Yes. Yes, okay. And now for the remaining 5, I can actually drop Wrath in there to do some damage. And there it is. Yes. Yeah, this took multiple attempts over the last couple of days to reach over the 20,000 mark, but I think that invigoration said that extra one, it's gonna make it key. Look at this, highest dragon blood record has been updated. That's the one key. And let's look at the overall stats. Look at the damage on Zilla2 with almost 60 million. All right, or is it 60 million? Yeah, it's 59,000 thousands. So yeah, 60 million closing into 36, 29, 26 from Nocturne, 19 on my boy Silas. My boy Silas just needs more skill ups and also needs if I had Vierna, this would have been so much easier. He gets like a big boost from her. And look at that, 311,000. I mean, it's respectable damage there. And the lowest is my Twin Fiend, who's just there to spam his ultimate, really. Spam his ultimate ability. But so good. And also the Lord there, the Lord skill that he has. So look at that. 20,268, and it should be around the 22,000 mark on the Nightmare 4. But yeah, that small change, guys, that I did, invigoration on Dolores, it was key, and that's why you should also be doing. It's trying to hunt for those gear rate 2 pieces. You don't need to farm it that extensively compared to the other, like gear rate 1 and gear rate 3. Gear rate 1 because everybody needs chest pieces and weapons, and gear rate 3, well, gear rate 3, it's all about those sets for the basic attack damage dealing, right? And that, unfortunately, is the set that I still don't even have one completed. So a huge work in progress, but I'll eventually get there. Look at my Zilla 2. Like, the stats on her are good, but if I had the sets, it would have been even better. Like, if I had this as a complete set with these stats that I have right now, I should have been like at a really good point. My attack speed is not that high, 325. I believe I can drop it lower, but again, work in progress, guys, and it's just slowly getting your teams better. I think the invigoration sets are key. Like, as I said, look at this. Vortex had it. My Dolores had it. My boy Demons had it as well. He was just there to just drop the buff and leave. 10% extra attack. So yeah, my Valeria had a boost in damage. My Zilla2 had a boost in damage for sure. And then my Vortex gave it to one randomly other target that didn't have it. So it could potentially have been Dolores that gets it. But even Dolores getting the buff is good because Dolores gives attack to everybody else. So getting a 10% extra attack is like 1,000 extra attack on her, which she can then give it through inspiration. So pretty solid. So this was the video, guys, for today. Thank you all for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know down on your thoughts on your strategies on the guild boss, and I will see you guys in the next one. See ya.